guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd do a bit of a get to know me because, you know, I've done so many videos so far, and to be honest, I haven't really said a lot about myself. I've done cooking and things like that. Like, you can tell I'm bad in the kitchen. I'm quite indecisive when it comes to clothes shopping, and I buy a lot, but you don't really, I haven't really said much about me personally. So I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to do a little get to know me. So we're going to start off with a few of the easier questions first. So question one is, are you a morning or night person? And honestly, I would love to be a morning person, but I just can't get out of bed. So definitely a night person. I've definitely been a night person since I was born. I actually put my mum through hell for that because my brother was a morning person and I was a night person. So she would have to stay up until 11 o'clock with me, trying to get me to sleep. And then my brother would wake up at 6 o'clock or something along the lines of that. So we didn't have much sleep when we were babies. Can I curl my tongue? I can do that. I can also fold my tongue in half without actually keeping it pressed down, if that makes sense. So I can I'll show you. Do I have any nicknames? Okay, I have a bunch of nicknames. So I have Jonesy, Ginge, Els, Ellabelle, Soul Stealer, Smelling Ellen, Smelling, all of the above really. How tall am I? I am very short. I am 5'4", I think, was the last time I checked. I'm quite short, shorter than I'd like to be. And I actually, when I was in school, I used to wear, not all the time, but some of the times I used to wear heels to school, those Clarks, but with the wedges going up it. So I would look a bit taller, especially for school photos, so I wasn't the shortest. But yeah. What is my favourite movie, or what movie have I watched repeatedly? So I am obsessed with 10 Things I Hate About You. That's one film I can never get sick of. I could literally watch it twice or three times, many times in a row, and not get sick of it. And I also love all the Marvel films. And so here's a little story about how bad I am with films. I cry at every film, basically. And I kind of refused to watch Endgame because when we went to the cinema, I didn't know anything about it. Some of my friends kind of spoiled who was gonna die and things like that. And we went to the cinema and I thought, oh, we'll get all dressed up. I didn't really think much of it, to be honest. I loved all the other ones. Cried a bit, but not much. Mascara, the lot. And literally, it started off with a little tribute to Stan Lee, so I had tears in my eyes then. And I basically cried the whole way through it. And it wasn't just a normal, tears coming down. It was proper ugly sobs. Mascara all down my face, even on my top as well. And we had these 3D glasses on, and they were all steamed up and everything. And I was actually sobbing so much that my friends had to comfort me. They were like, Ellen, it's okay, don't worry about it, it's okay. And I was like, but you can't do that. And I was very, very traumatised from that experience. Anyway, moving on. So I love the Marvel films, and I love 10 Things I Hate About You. I can watch them on repeat any day. I can also watch, it's not a film, but Supernatural, can watch that as much as as much as possible. That's an amazing series. What's my best physical feature? Okay, I have a thing. I love my eyes, so I'll look right up in the mirror and it's really odd, and I don't know why I do it, but if I go right up in the mirror and stare into my eyes, because it's so green, it kind of looks like land to me, so as if my eyes are mini planets. It's really odd, but I don't know, I love looking into my own eyes. See how lonely I am. I also love my ankles, they're just cute ankles. What is my favourite foreign food? We went to this Greek restaurant a while ago, and I don't know if this is the right dessert. I'm thinking this is the right dessert, and I don't really know how to say it. It's called melamacarona. Forgive me if I'm saying it wrong. But the people who owned it were really, really nice, and at the end of the meal, we were the only ones there left because it was a girls' night for Christmas, and they brought over some desserts for us that we hadn't ordered. We did order dessert afterwards, but they just brought over some desserts for us just to say thank you for being so just thank you really, I think it was, or just I don't know, you like the customer so you give them some food. But they brought over some really nice, they were like a biscuit type of dessert, and it was like honey, and I don't really know how to describe it. It was such a while ago, but it was really, really nice. It was like a really, I don't know, really scrummy biscuit. And they brought it over and they basically explained that it was a traditionally Christmassy dessert. And yeah, they shared it with us, and honestly, it was the nicest thing I've ever tasted. How many pairs of shoes do I own? I'm going to go check and I'll be right back now. Okay, so I'm very surprised at how round the number is. How many pairs of shoes do I own? I own 50 pairs of shoes. I've got, that's including like wellies, trainers. Oh, 51 actually. Walking trainers. I'll find some more somewhere probably. But 51. I've got 51 pairs of shoes. That's mental. Which animal would I be? I would be a panda. Definitely be a panda because, well, I mean, they're kind of dopey. They're soft and cutchy, and I feel like I'm soft and cutchy. I'm a soft person. And they are dopey and clumsy, but they're actually quite intelligent. So I can be intelligent when I want, but when I say when I want, I can be intelligent at the most unusual of times, and then when it comes to like normal day things, I'm very dopey and very clumsy. So I'd say I'm a panda. Most embarrassing moment. Okay, I'm going to share this with you. I've actually got 2 most embarrassing moments, and they are quite interesting. So the first one was basically, I'm always a hugger. I've always been a hugger. And even when I was in school, in like primary school now, we had one of those people coming in to watch how the teacher teaches. And he was sat at the front of the class, kind of watching us and watching the teacher. And I hugged him before we left the class. This must have been like year 4 or something. I went over, I gave him a massive hug, and I said, thank you so much, and walked out the room. And they were kind of a bit like, okay then, like the teacher's all fine. And he was a bit like stunned, to say the least. So then when I went up to high school, I thought it was the same kind of environment because some of the sewing teachers and that, I always hugged them anyway. Well, Miss Hawkins, I hugged Miss Hawkins. She was lovely. And I had a maths class. I think it must have been like the first day or the first week of being in that maths class. And I went over to the teacher when we were leaving. She kind of got us to leave in rows. And I went over and I literally went like that to give her a hug. And she literally looked at me and went, what are you doing? So that was in front of my whole class. Tiny bit embarrassed. Still haven't lived it down. In 6th form, I even had people saying, do you remember when this happened? And I'm like, yeah. I mean, I tried saying that I tripped up a few times, but, let's be honest, I didn't trip up. Anyway, so the second thing that was most embarrassing, which is kind of funny more than embarrassing, it is embarrassing. I worked in Spudulike for a while, and there was a new guy in who stayed there for a while afterwards anyway, and at the end of the day, he came over to me and was kind of like, oh yeah, nice meeting you. By the way, your top by here has been undone for the whole day. So basically what I'm telling you is, I went the whole day, we had white shirts and we had like a little apron as well, a little black apron, which kind of like pulled it in to make this bit tighter as well. And I actually was wearing a bright pink bra underneath my white top, but you couldn't see it through it, but it was there. And so because that was open, you could basically see it. So I was basically giving everyone dinner and a show. Have you had any books that have changed your life? Okay, so I absolutely love the Skullduggery Pleasant books. If you haven't seen them, they're by Derek Landy. They look like this. They're absolutely amazing. My friend Luke actually got me into them. I know it's a bit of an odd book to change your life, but I've read these. And honestly, it made me believe in magic so much. I convinced myself that I could move things with my mind if I tried hard enough, because it basically explained like you have to see yourself moving it. So it's like you do that, it hits a molecule, hits another one, hits another, or particle or whatever, hits another one, hits another one, hits another one, and then move something. So I thought, oh my god, I can do this. I'll train myself and I'll do this and I'll like go like that and something will happen. And I was so excited about that. What is my go-to fast food order? Simple and easy. Burger King, I would have chicken nuggets, mozzarella sticks and chips, because I only like the chips from Burger King. Or actually, no. Five Guys. Bacon double cheeseburger, a little one though because they're massive, with lettuce and mayo and chips. Oh. So, do I have any bad habits? This is a very long list, so I don't know how much time we've got, but we're going to go through them quite quickly. I don't know where to start. So I bite the inside of my mouth. We'll start from the head down. Bite the inside of my mouth when I'm stressed, or when I'm bored, or annoyed. Anytime I bite the inside of my lips. I touch my face too much, and that's a major problem at the moment because I'm in work and I'm just there like trying to move stuff off my... It's like a phantom feeling that I've got something on my face, so I'm constantly like... Which is just awful. I scratch my eczema. I bite my nails. What else do I do? I shop. I eat when I'm bored. I overthink. I say the word like way too much. My English teacher, Miss Emlyn, would not have been happy with the amount of times I say like. And then finally, do I have any pets? I have one dog. I had 2 fish. Well, my brother had 2 fish when we were little called Tom and Jerry. And Tom kept eating all the food and Jerry would die. Or he'd eat Jerry, one of them. But we had like 3 Toms and 3 Jerrys. And then Tom exploded with the amount of food he ate. So now we've just got Tally. And Tally is the cutest thing. She's very stubborn. She's like me. She's fluffy as well, which is even better. But honestly, I don't know if it's just me, but every time I say like, oh, Tal, come here, she'll walk the other way. She does love me, I think. She'll walk to my dad or something. And then when I go to smooth her or something, you just have a, or a growl. I'm like, what have I done wrong? I just want to show you love. What's going on? Anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed this video, got to know me a bit better. I'd love to get to know you guys a bit better as well, so let me know down in the comments below if you have any answers to any of those questions, if you have anything else to ask or anything like that, anything you want to know about me. I'm a bit of an open book, to be honest.